こんにちは。僕はJeremyです。よろしくお願いします。And again, it's been a while. My last videos that I posted were basically performance videos from Anime Revolution this year. This was definitely the most tiring year in terms of the convention stuff. There was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Not drama, just a lot of things going on. Like, we were running all over the place between like Friday and Saturday. It was a little bit insane. So in that sense, it was nuts. But I'm back, and I've been back for a while now. It's been, well, it's almost September now, and the convention, of course, was the 5th to the 7th this year. So just kind of winding down and getting back to the swing of things and dealing with a lot of my regular work, getting back into my workouts because I hadn't been doing that for 2 weeks, and that's been a struggle. My back's been really bad lately, and that sucks. But I got a back roller, actually. I'll show you. I got it at Walmart, and I actually got it before I left, and I took it with me too. So this is what it looks like. It's really big compared to the one that the chiropractor had told me about. I haven't been to the chiropractor in a while. That's what it looks like, and I roll on it from time to time, and I guess all this stuff is supposed to help with that. So, but kind of helps a little bit, but not like 100%. So I figured I'd talk a little bit about what I got in Vancouver, because I do those, and hurls, or hauls, hurls as Bunny likes to call them on Graveyard Girl, are popular, apparently. So, first of all, because I'm wearing them, I've been looking everywhere for it, and I found the time key when I was in Vancouver at a little store at Metrotown. So I'm really, really happy to have this finally. I've wanted one of these for a long time, and I have it now, so yay. And I went to a little shop on Granville Island, not the little rock crystal shop that they have behind the kids market, but another one. And I got this necklace because it kind of reminds me of the silver crystal a little bit, but it's not. And it's really neat because when I'm wearing it outside and like I'm in my car or anything like that, or the sun happens to hit it, it just makes, well, it's a prism, so it makes like the light go all over the place, so, which is fantastically delicious. Now, the badges this year for the event crew, such as myself, look like this. And so like that, and then on the back it has my name. And look, I even have a barcode. And the Sailor Moon lanyard is one that I've had for a while. I got this at Piggy Bank Place in Metrotown, actually. So I also have a Dragon Ball one that's on my keys. But every year I put I prefer the Sailor Moon one to the ones that we get at the convention, just because I'm a Sailor Moon fan. What can I say? So, story time. So, we left here on the 3rd, which was a Wednesday, I believe. And there was a group of us. We all went kind of in tandem, like a big, what are those called? Caravan, I guess. It's probably the best word. And we made it to Vancouver, and it was Ashley's birthday the day before, and then Kelly's birthday was the following Tuesday. So we were there like a Wednesday to Wednesday type thing. So we went on the first night to a place called Storm Crows. And Storm Crows is a gaming place. It's like a board game restaurant. You can go and play board games and stuff, obviously. And now, I had a cavity up to this point, and I thought that it was going to be fine. It just felt like there was a hole in the back of my front tooth and stuff, and whatever. It wasn't bothering me. I thought, okay, I'll get through the convention and then I'll deal with it afterwards. Well, famous last words. And I should have realized this was the start of the weekend from hell. So, and I say weekend from hell not as though the convention was a bad thing. There was just a lot of stuff that went on that made us so tired, and it was exhausting. So it was a rough weekend. But all in all, things went well. I will say that off the bat. But my tooth broke, essentially, is what I'm getting at. And I bit into a chicken finger at Storm Crows, and my front tooth broke. And I didn't feel it break. It didn't hurt. I just felt it with my tongue. You know how your tongue goes and plays with things, like whatever, like, I don't know, mine does. And I'm like, fuck. So my brother was sitting beside me. I'm like, Daniel, look at my tooth. He's like, oh, yeah, you broke it. Fuck. The day before we were going to set up for the convention. So I'm freaking the hell out. Now, we have a staff chat online, and if you don't use Line, Line is like a neat, I think it's a Japanese messenger type thing, and we use it for convention stuff. And so I went into our director's chat, and I'm like, you guys, you'll never guess what I just did. So I'm freaking out, really, really self-conscious about it, and I'm like, I'm going to be performing this weekend. People are going to see this giant hole in my mouth. It's horrible. But my friend Stephanie, who's our HR director, she has, her best friend is a doctor, and she knew a pediatric dentist who was able to get me in on the Thursday, so the next day that when we were setting up everything at the convention. It was not that far away by SkyTrain. It was really close. And he's like, did it hurt? I said, no, excuse me. And he's like, okay, that's good. You probably don't have to get a root canal then. And I said, thank goodness, because I don't have any health insurance or dental insurance. So, and all in all, it came to about 300 and something, 320, which isn't bad. And basically, they just redid the tooth. It's kind of gross. I don't even know if you can see it. It's right here. I have bad teeth. But they basically made a new tooth kind of thing. And thank goodness, and I'm so grateful for Isaac to be able to do that. And that was just so grateful. So yes, thank you so much. And when I say pediatric dentist, I mean literally. Like, you walk in and there's like a climbing gym for kids, and then 2 arcade games, and it was just phenomenal. I mean, you lean back in the chair and there's a TV screen with stuff on there, and it was really neat. It was perfect for me because I'm a child at heart. I mean, I'm a boy. I don't grow up. So what do you expect, right? So, anyway, it was a rough weekend a little bit, but everything, you know, by the time Sunday came along, it was much better. I did my performance Sunday morning. I actually remembered most of the lyrics to the songs. If you watch the performance, you could see. And then closing ceremonies came along, and I messed up a little bit in there. But I want to say I love Leslie. Leslie is the volunteer that ran up on stage on the closing ceremonies and started dancing with me. She's phenomenal. I love her energy, and she's just really good at working the crowd. So Leslie, thank you very much if you're watching this. And then Monday, I was just basically dead. I was so tired. We were supposed to go to Science World and then Granville Island, and I didn't make it to Science World. I'm like, no, I'm tired. So we finally made it to Granville Island, and then the next day, Ashley, Pierre, and Megan went to the aquarium, and Cody, Kelly, and I stayed behind while Daniel and Michael went to Seashell. So we all kind of did our own thing. And then we all met up and went to a place called EXP Bar. And before that, just before we went there, I was a little bit naughty. I was bad, and I spent money that I probably shouldn't have. But I kind of have this tradition that I do, and I guess I should start showing you some of the stuff that I got, because that's what I kind of meant for this video to be like. And I'm all wound up now, because I just had my pre-workout stuff, and I was going to start doing some abs training. So, anyway, first of all, one of the things that I was so happy that we were able to facilitate this year was a reunion of Sugar and Carlos from The Zone on YTV. And I was so lucky to get 2 pictures of them. Not with them, but of them. So there's this one right here. And, oh, sorry, you guys can see the reflection there. But there's Sugar and Carlos. Neither of them ever age a day. Like, seriously. And Sugar's adorable. She actually remembered me. She's like, I saw her at the Scripted Chaos on Friday night, and she was on her phone, and she comes in, and she's like, sorry, just doing business stuff, and she looks up, she's like, oh my god, and she gave me a huge hug, and that was wonderful. And then they signed this one for me, which was wonderful. Some more pictures and stuff to add to my wall of celebrities that I've met. And so Sugar wrote, Jeremy, you are a dream, thanks for everything, kisses and hugs, Shug. And then Carlos wrote, Jeremy, thanks for the best con experience ever, Carlos. So very, very nice of them to do that. And so that was exciting. So I have new pictures to put up on my wall. Somewhere I'll find a place. And of course, Fan Expo is coming up in November. And they've just announced some of the guests. I'll just deviate for a moment. Kevin Smith, so Silent Bob, and he's doing an after party. Christopher Lloyd. What is her name? Kaylee from Firefly. I've never watched Firefly, but she's Jewel State, that's her name. She'll be there. Tom Felton, so Malfoy from Harry Potter. And they just announced Gillian Anderson as well from the X-Files, Agent Scully. So she's the one I'm most excited to see. I think. And I have a tradition kind of where I need a new cosplay for this, but I usually get a picture with a celebrity in a different cosplay. So, what can I say? Now, on to the other stuff. I was bad. I went to the Lego store, and we didn't have much time before we had to get to the EXP bar. So Kelly, Cody, and I are racing to that mall. It starts with an O, I think. Is it an O? Oak Ridge, yes. Oak Ridge Mall is where the Lego store is in Vancouver, one of them. And I got this, which is the detective agency, and a barber shop. And there's actually secret passageways in it. And I love these because they connect together. And I actually have, what do I have here? I have the Chinese theater. I haven't built it yet. And then there's the pool hall, the detective agency, a haircutting place, and I have the mall and a whole bunch of other ones already pre-built. You may have seen them in my other videos, so this will be done another time, of course. What else do I have? I got a lot of gifts from people. I was really, really spoiled this year. And, oh yeah, also this came for free with it, a little double-decker bus. So I got from Arika, pretty sure this one was from Arika. Was it this one? Yeah. Arika is headed up our Japanese guest relations this year, and she saw this in Japan and got it for me, so that was really sweet of her. And so I'm like, oh, thank you, because she knows I love Sailor Moon stuff. And Arika was the one that got me into the Sailor Moon Cafe when we were in Japan, of course. So that was wonderful. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh yes, I got Christina V, the voice of Sailor Mars, to sign, well, right there, Christina V signed the Sailor Moon DVD set here, and also my Sailor Mars doll right on the leg there. I don't know. I know it's really dark, but just on the leg there. So that was phenomenally, fantastically delicious. And what else do I have in here? Heather got me some stuff. Oh, first of all, this came from Kimberly, whom you can see her channel JKC or N. Anyway, she does, I don't remember her YouTube channel. She did, she has a Hey Arnold channel, and she also did the V-Crew stuff. And she got me, she used to work with me on AR, and she got me this, and I was so happy and so thankful for her to do so. So I'm like, yee, more stationery stuff. Heather got me the Sailor V manga in Japanese, and of course I have them in English, and I have them in Chinese now too, so 3 different languages. I love it. And she got me Ayumi Hamasaki's concert tour from 2000, and also a book of Hamasaki Ayumi as well, because she knows that I am a huge fan of hers, and I guess maybe tattoos, perhaps? But I was really spoiled this year. I really, really was. And also, there is a book, and this book is called Otaku CEO, and it is about the life of Ken, our president of the convention, and it was written by Arika, who is, like I said, our GR Japanese art head, and manga art by Shuta Konatsu. And I knew about this. I knew there was going to be this story, but I didn't realize that I was going to be in it. So I had to get one of these because they were selling these as part of the funds going to the staff Japan trip, just like we did this year. We raised money so that the staff can go to Japan for a week, and it seems to be becoming a regular thing. So I was just flipping through it, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in here. And I love the way that they drew me. I just gotta find where it is, because it's just so indicative of who I am. So, probably because this is how they first saw me. But there I am, as Sailor Moon, in Sailor Moon cosplay. So, fantastic. So, if you get a chance, The Life of Kango, our president, and I had to get myself a copy of the book. It's $15, but like I said, the proceeds go to the staff trip, and it's just wonderful. It's Otaku CEO, The Life of Kango, and How Annie Rebel Began. So, really, really neat that there's a little manga in there about the life of Can and Anime Revolution. So, and there's a lot of the staff and stuff in here. It's quite fun. Like there's several of them drawn in there, and I don't know. It was really neat. So lots of things happened. I have more stories I'll tell. I'm gonna be doing some more songs for you guys, karaoke things and whatnot too. So, but I figured I better do an update video of some sort, and I'll probably do more over the next little bit. I'll be working on my website, excuse me, as well. And if I forgot to show you anything else, oh yes, of course, I had to pick up the last copy of Sailor Moon Crystal at Walmart in Kamloops the other day because it just came out on Tuesday. So this is the Queen Beryl arc, 14 episodes. So excite! So excite! And of course, the first volume of Sailor Moon S comes out next month? November? October? This month? I don't fucking know. One of those days, and I will get it. I will get it, as I will get all of them. Anyway, this video's long enough. I will see you guys later. Jimatane, and comment below. And I always love to hear from you guys. Maybe we'll do another Q&A video eventually. Okay, bye-bye.